Hey, catch us on tour. We're going to be in Washington, D.C., Atlantic City, New Jersey, Anchorage, Alaska, Greenville, North Carolina, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, and Evanston, Illinois. Get your tickets at cheatcodesmusic.com. See you all there. How did you guys stumble into your guys' sound? Was it thought out, or was it just, let's just jam until we find something we like?
Well, we come from kind of a rock and roll pop background. So kind of during COVID, we knew we wanted to start something, and we did. We launched this, but it was a little bit more on the alternative, almost like Radioheady, Coldplay thing.
Okay, sweet.
But we've always both loved dance music. I used to sing for a bunch of DJs. And that was like my early career, and it just made sense. So we kind of put our toe in the water of like kind of.
Were there some like festivals you hopped on some vocals and you're like, wow, what is this? Because I think that was our reaction. Remember when we first started and we were watching videos of like Zed and Tomorrowland? We're like, wait, what? This is the crowds that they're playing?
Whole thing when we started. So yeah,
we had no idea.
Wow.
I mean, as you guys know, I mean, it's just an amazing community, the EDM community. And, we grew up idolizing kind of classic rock, the legend like Led Zeppelin and U2.
Oh, yeah.
And
great choices.
And we wanted that energy. But I mean, honestly, dance music is the closest thing nowadays that really captures that just like euphoric party vibe. So, we knew we wanted to bring back a little bit of this rock, but we knew we had to evolve. And dance music made so much sense. And we haven't looked back, but I mean, it is constantly this balance of trying to figure out, how much of the rock and how much of the dance and like where we meet in the middle. So the album was kind of our attempt to kind of
like hone in
the
sound.
Yeah. You guys call it desert dance music? Is that what you guys call it?
Yeah.
I like that. That's really cool. Like, it feels like it. It definitely makes sense.
Especially with, like Burning Man and these types of, I was just in Tulum. Me and my wife, we went to this. It was like a rave on the beach, and it was actually kind of that vibe. It was like house music, and then there was a guy playing like a saxophone over, and then there's a guy playing guitar over, and I was like, oh, this is definitely different than like the nightclub scene that we normally play, and everyone just vibing, and then they're just it's like a whole underground scene, like you would have never heard of these artists.
Exactly. So we're just always trying to get that balance.
Yeah.
Still figuring it out.
Yeah, 100%.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
How do you guys position the shows, or is it just kind of depending on the gig that you're booked?
What do you mean?
Like, I think when we got into dance music, I was in a punk band. Trevor was in a live acoustic project for a long time. And when you're just lugging those amps and you got the van, it's like, it's a lot. So part of just like, let's just do the DJ thing. We can show up with our headphones, our USBs. It's almost just becomes this path of least resistance.
Oh my God.
We're like, okay, I guess I'm doing shows at nightclubs now. I don't know, because it cost me $100, $200 in gas to lug my equipment, and
oh my God,
the club doesn't want to pay me enough. So
we did so many years of that, and so like
it's trauma.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's how it was. With us.
This is a therapy session, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it was interesting. The first time we ever played a show, I didn't use an amp. One of the first times.
You don't really need amps anymore.
And no one noticed.
Yeah,
and I was like, why the hell have I for a decade been carrying a Vox AC30? Like,
so like the pedal. Right?
Yeah.
AC30 is a big amp.
Yeah, that's a big.
And now you can just bring the amp simulator.
Yeah, it's amazing. And even my pedal board used to be like 50, but like for what we're doing, it's just like we've streamlined it. And a lot of times you are just like setting up in a club like right after a DJ, and you don't have a proper sound check. So
you guys are doing this in nightclubs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it really does change, time to time. I mean, we've actually been leaning a lot more on the DJ stuff lately because there's just so many opportunities for it. But I mean, he always has the guitar up there, and I always have the mic. And it's funny because sometimes we'll just be DJing and we'll wait 30 minutes, and all of a sudden he'll just start ripping something, and people look up like, wait, hold on, what is even going on? So there is this, it's very fascinating being on both sides, from the more kind of real traditional band thing to then, the DJing thing, which is totally different energies. I mean, they're obviously related, but yeah, it's just been such an interesting experience.
Yeah.
you got to give people like an out of body experience, like take them on a journey.
Yeah, but also like electronic music and dance music is more about everybody, and it's like even like last night when you guys were playing. I mean, the whole place is part of it, and as a band, it just feels a little bit more like, hey guys, everyone, look, and that energy really wasn't serving us. So I think that that mix of like, hey, we're all in it together, but we can still kind of throw down a little bit, and like it's exciting for us.
It like allows you to kill your ego a little bit.
It's a little ego death every night.
Yeah.
I think it makes it a little bit easier. Like we all do vocals on random tracks, but we always have a balance of some commercial record that's after it. So it's like when we're singing, it's like whatever. It's like less pressure. But if it was like every song you had to sing, you'd be like, oh, my voice better be on point tonight.
Right.
You know?
Especially in a club, you lose your voice pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like last night.
Like we're putting a bunch of these sets together, and I'm like less voice, because honestly, it allows the audience also just to relax. Because when I do like really sing, it's like, hold on, look, and for the party to really get going, sometimes people need to just close their eyes and they talk to their friend or go grab a drink, and it's this vibe. And singing is a little bit like, hey guys, so
creating those moments without it being overbearing.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
If you like that clip and want to see another one, click here. If you want to see the full podcast, click here.